Hey, welcome to Voice in Ministry. Straining, shouting, pitchiness, jaw ache, tension in the throat are all signs of tongue tension. In today's video, I will show you 5 tongue exercises that you can use to start to remove tongue tension from your voice so you can sing stronger and you can sing for longer on Sunday mornings. Don't go anywhere, I'm about to roll the credits. Welcome back. My name is Dion Shand and I'm the founder of Voice in Ministry. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 tongue exercises that you can use to help remove tongue tension from your voice, and you can use them to help build a vocal routine that is personal to you. And that you can use on a daily or a weekly basis. Where do I start with this? When I started out as Voice in Ministry, I really had to have a conversation with the Lord, because where does it talk about voice coaching in the Bible? I mean, yes, it mentions singing well over 200 times, which really kind of shows how important the voice is in worship, but nothing about looking after the voice and keeping it healthy. Or is there? Or is there? How do I talk about keeping the voice healthy and looking after it if there's no scriptural reference or subject on the matter? Well, actually, when it comes to the tongue, there is a scriptural reference or principles that we can draw from. And those scriptures or those principles can be found in James when it talks about taming the tongue. And how as a small rudder, it can change the whole course of your life if you let it, for good or for bad. The scripture paints a picture of how powerful the tongue is, and believe it or not, when it comes to singing, the tongue can have that same kind of impact or power on your voice. After you've done your breath support, after your breath support check, after you've done your anchoring check, and if you're still having problems with pitchiness or straining or tightness in the voice box, then we need to start looking at the tongue. So I'm going to give you five tongue exercises that you can use as part of your Sunday morning vocal routine. Now, if you have not got into a vocal routine yet, then I encourage you to get into one. Every week I'm sharing tips that you can use to create a vocal routine that's personal to yourself. If you're finding it difficult to get into the mindset of practicing every week before church, then think about this. Practice is worship. Don't separate the two. When a sprinter hits the tracks, it takes them about 10 seconds to run the race, but that win is built on hours and hours of training and practicing. If they never trained, if they never practiced, they'd never win. You cannot separate the win and you cannot separate the race from the training and the practice. So follow me every week for vocal tips and ideas that you can use to create your own personal vocal routine for Sunday mornings. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when the videos are coming out. So here are 5 exercises to help remove tongue tension from your singing. 1. Tongue twirl. So a tongue twirl is this. So it's basically taking your tongue and running it on the outside of your teeth but underneath your lips. And what this does is give the tongue root a good working out. I like to do it 10, 10, 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, and then 1, and then 1, and 1, and 1. And it really gives the tongue a good workout. And you might feel this all turn up. You might feel other muscles react as well while you're doing this exercise. And if you do that, you just want to kind of massage them out. But it's really a good exercise to give your tongue root a really good stretch and a good massage. So number 2 is chewing. So pretend you're chewing, maybe chewing bubble gum or a really hard piece of meat, really chewing. And what I like to do is pretend that I'm sucking on a sweet at the same time, or sucking a piece of candy. So really getting the tongue involved in the chewing and giving it a good massage. Number 3 is the tongue trill. So not everyone can do the tongue trill. Just sometimes if you've got a lisp or something, it's not very easy to do the tongue trill. But the tongue trill is simply rolling your R's. So I like to use the word arriba, arriba, arriba. That's my way of getting into it. So that's 3 exercises so far: tongue twirl, chew, and a tongue trill. So number 4 is licking the roof of your mouth. So just pretend you've got a sweet or a candy stuck to the roof of your mouth, chocolate or something. You just take your tongue and lick the roof of your mouth, and that would again give the tongue a nice good stretch. Number 5 is massaging under the chin. So you've got quite a few muscles underneath here. You've got the mylohyoid muscle, you've got the genohyoid muscle right underneath here that gets into the tongue root. And if you just take your fingers, your thumb, and gently massage along there, massage along the jawline, which is down here. So you've got the jawline, just massage along it, just to help to release the tongue root, any tension like that. And what is a good thing is, what is a good thing that you could try to do, or it's something that I do anyway, is combine exercise number 4 with number 5, which is licking the roof of my mouth, which brings down, opens down the larynx here, and then just massage along there as well. So I'm massaging along, tongue up, massage along, really gentle. Now with any other muscle, if you haven't used them for a long time, or you haven't, or a lot of tension is built up in them, they can feel a little bit sore. Okay, it can get a little bit sore, but the way you want to deal with that is just by massaging. Always keep massaging along the jawline, under the chin. Yeah, a good way of kind of assessing how much tension is in the voice, or how much of the tension you are removing from the voice is a little exercise where you hold your tongue between your teeth like this and then swallow. So it's like this. Okay, and you should see this go up and down. You should go up and down. I'll do it again. I don't know how clear that is for you to see, but you'll feel your larynx going up and down as you swallow. Now, if you cannot swallow, or it is really hard for you to swallow, this is a good indicator that you still have a lot of tension in the voice box. Yeah, and the way you reduce that is just to continue working on the exercises that I've given you, especially massaging under the chin, and really massaging and releasing the tenseness out of the muscles that sit underneath here. Yeah. one thing to take note of, everyone is different, so you might find some of these exercises suit you better than others. Pick the ones that you feel you get the most benefit from and then add them to your vocal routine. One size doesn't fit all, so you might find that there a couple of these exercises you find easier to do than others. That's perfectly fine. That is completely fine. The point is that you start to create a vocal routine that works for you. Okay, so that's it for today. Leave your comments below to let me know how you got on with these tips, or leave your suggestions.